Hello YouTube, my name is Phlanka and I'm not sure if my mic's loud enough, so I'm gonna put it a little bit closer. But today I'm gonna teach you how to use the new decal system to like search in and add a new decals to it. But I'm gonna also show you how to, in the same video, show you how to reskin a t-shirt, because a new passion of mine is creating t-shirt prints. So I'm gonna put that effort into a DayZ model at the same time, so I can try and make a really good detailed like texture on the t-shirt and get that realism look in DayZ rather than just super shiny, super unrealistic t-shirt. I mean, people in DayZ that want textures, they just turn all the graphics to shit anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But for me personally, I like that. I like the realism look. So I'm going to start by importing sorry about that, alarm clock. I'm going to import the t-shirt model from DayZ, which is in here. And if I try to put this by list and sort of date modified, there we go. I have the MLOD version. I'm not going to teach you how to get the MLOD because I like my company and I don't want to get sued. So I'm going to clean this up using Phlanka's. All these tools that I'm using, by the way, if you can't find them in Blender, it's probably because it's part of Phlanka's tools. I'll try and tell you from now on, but that cleanup tool I was just on, this one, that's part of Phlanka's tools, Pro Bundle. And this is the t-shirt, and as you can see, it's got arms. We'll get into that bit later. You need to keep these, but for now we'll just turn them off, and also them bits, turn them off. So we just need t-shirt gray for now, which is obviously not gray. So we're going to go to shading. We're going to put the original texture on there first. Oh, by the way, my computer is like overheating like super crazy right now, so things are going to be running slow for me. As you can see, it's taking a while just to even load into this little bit here. We're going to add a new DayZ texture to there. So I'm going to open up this little side panel here. I don't know if you can see that arrow. I'm going to click on that. Click on DayZ texture, and I'm going to just apply the new base material. And yeah, this is I'm compiling shaders in Blender. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. I don't know what the fuck this is doing. There we go. So if you don't see the nodes down here, you press your home key, or you can press your tilde key and select frame all, and it will center it for you like this. So this is just a base blue. I'm going to make it a almost black t-shirt actually for this design. So I'm going to go for the black, like so. And do you want a really glossy t-shirt? No, we don't. So I'm going to go to the DayZ folder we were just in to get the t-shirt from. I'm going to go to the data, and we're going to find the t-shirt normal map and the t-shirt SMDI somewhere. LMNOP, URS. I don't know my alphabet because I'm retarded. Can I even say that on YouTube? I'm playing that's lowering down to the ground.
30, 20, retard, retard.
Retard. No, fuck. I can't say t-shirt. T-shirt. That's what I want to do. Stop getting distracted. Come on, t-shirt. T-shirt anniversary, no. T-shirt anniversary. What the hell is anniversary? What does that even mean? Wait, does that make it look like a jersey? I might try that, you know. That looks kind of cool. Look at this. Make ourselves a jersey, innit? It's a jersey. PNG. Save. Try and drag that in there real quick. And the SMDI, what's that like? Oh, it's literally just plain. I'm going to refresh out, find that PNG. Drag this into Blender. Change this to non-color. And connect it to the normal. So it gives you like that jersey look. Can you see? That's kind of cool. See, the roughness is dependent on. There's no metal on this. It's just a little bit maybe for the shine actually. So yeah, we're gonna go with the black jersey. I said I didn't want to make it shiny, but now I've seen that I kind of want to make it shiny. But to be fair, it should be. I'm just gonna plug that into roughness, just random. Kind of gives it that jersey look. Oh, it's got a little circle there on the arm. I could put some on. I could put a smiley face on there. So I'll do that now, actually. Let's just put a smiley face on there. So this is where the decal part comes in. So if I search for an image texture first, image texture, create new, I'm going to make this a 2048. So I'm going to select both of them by clicking the top one and dragging down, and then type in *2 in the top one. And then changing this alpha to 0 by clicking on this black block. Click new image. And then in this decal part here, if you don't see it, extend decal, and you'll see there's a color input and alpha input. They match. So this should just go like that. Like so. So we have that on there now. And let's just start by adding smiley face on there, just because I've got some smileys in this pack. So if I minimize the materials and go to decals, still got a bunch of packs here. And if I go to iOS, I think it is, yeah, I've got all these emojis here. But if I don't want to scroll through hundreds of emojis, I can search up here for smile, just like a keyword from it, and it says 113 found. So I click on it. Obviously Gengar's smiling, so these ones here, the Pokemons are showing smiles. Let's go for which one should I do? Not mind blown. Let's go for the straight up smiley, and then switch to texture paint mode on the decal, and then apply. I'm going to try and scale this down to fit in that circle. It shouldn't fit perfectly. Fuck. I think that's because of the angle I'm at, to be fair. Can I get that a perfect circle? I don't think I can. I'm just gonna draw it on, fuck it. See what this looks like. Because this is currently going to be using its own decal, which overwrites it anyway. Texture, I mean. So if we do this custom normal and turn it off, you can see how it's got its own. It looks so stupid. Let me go to the UV. Let me open up this panel here to image editor. Or was it UV? I can't remember. UV editor. There's definitely image editor. And I change this to the t-shirt. Untitled, I didn't name it, did I? So even on there, it's a funky looking shape, so it'd be hard to get that perfect. Let me change this to the no HQ a minute. I might be able to scale that down in size if I change this to texture paint maybe. But how do I even do that on here? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Paint. Have I applied decal? There we go, yeah. So I get the height right. Rotate it actually. So the width's right, and then I need to adjust the size of this. So it's not on this one, it's on here. Texture. Size on the Y, I think it is, if I turn that down. Wrong way. Wrong way. Let's go up then. Almost. It's pretty damn close. A little bit less. A little bit more, I mean, sorry. Texture. Do 8.3. Still needs to be skinnier than it. So texture. I'll click one more on there. So that does a 9. That's pretty damn good actually. So now while that's in place, I'm going to go to image, or change this image to this one. Oh shit, as I can see, I'm going to clear this image off. So I'll press N on this image, I should be able to discard changes. There we go. Now if I just paint this in, it should fill that nicely. So the issue is this brush is way too big. There we go, now I can go really into these bits on the edge. Oh, I accidentally selected the other parts. As you can see, I've accidentally selected a little bit up there, but I'm going to use... That was actually a really nice fit there, I'm proud of that. So I'm going to just put some pixels of this image over the top of the bit I want to erase and change this mix to erase alpha. I can just rub it out like that. So what it'll do is the brush will only affect any visible pixels that you have. So there's the smiley face on the side of the arm anyway. I could turn the roughness up on it and stuff. Make it less metallic, more metallic. I think that looks good like that. And then let's get some numbers on the front of there, some cool numbers. Well, should I make this off-white? I'll make it an off-white jersey. So I'm gonna load a new texture into here. So, no, I'm gonna put Pokemon on it. What am I doing? I'm so distracted. So I'm just trying to think. What's a good Pokemon? I'll search for Fire type. I've got some Fire type Pokemon in my pack. Show decals, I've got these ones. Which one would be good? I don't like Fire type. We'll do Water. Search. You've got the emojis. I'm trying to think which one would be good. Should I just tend to... Oh, Poliwhirl. It's got to be Poliwhirl. Boosh. Straight across the back like that. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. Boosh. So I'm doing multiple takes over it like this. So you've got like Poliwhirl on your back. And then on the front, just going to have a look for the... Let's show you how to get these decals actually. This will be pretty cool. So go to your app data folder, Roman Blender Foundation, Blender 4.3, which you should be on 4.3 anyway. And then go to scripts, add-ons, ignore all these. These are just all the stuff I was working on. It's the Phlanka library one you want to be in. And go lib, decals, and then you have the categories here. So for this one, I'm going to put a new folder. I'm going to call this one my custom, or just put custom ones. Custom decals, like so. And then I like to go to like a free PNG website. Free PNG of numbers, jerseys. That's not on images. I want to go to the websites. Find one that's where you can drag the images from. Clean PNG. Oh, they're all like back numbers and stuff, aren't they? Shit, but that site won't work anyway. I'm trying to think of the website I got my stuff from. So I'll search for Smiley's PNG pack. I think it was. No, that's not the right one. That's a horrible website. Don't go there. Flat icon. Yeah, I think it's this one. So these are all like PNGs and stuff. So if I search for on up here, numbers maybe. Yeah, so we can have like a random ass number on the front of it, or a badge or anything like that. I'm trying to think. I'll search for Nike. That'd be pretty cool. Nike, yeah. So I can put a massive Nike tick over it. Should I do that? The thing is, this one's black, so I want to download it. You should be able to just click this image here, and then Alt Tab into that folder and drop it, and you have your Nike image. But I'm going to rename this to Nike, so it finds it when I search. Nike tick. Alright, so and if I go back to Blender, if I refresh. There we go. So I've got a sports team as well, but we've got some decals and we've got a Nike tick. You can see, like so. Nice and easy, does it? I don't know why, but that looks kind of cool, but I want to do it on the sides. No, but we're just gonna get an NFL one on here now. Fuck it, NFL. What team should we pick? I don't want to piss anyone off, so I don't know what teams to pick and what not to pick. I'll go with Saints, because I've already got their logo. I've already got their jersey, so. I'll put it about there. Thing is, there's a smiley on the other side, so I don't want to get in the way of that. So I'll put it on both sleeves. One's way bigger than the other. God damn it. It's fine. And then I'm going to put something on the back here. What else could we put? Computers and sponsors. Yeah, let's get sponsored by Nvidia. No. Monster. There we go, that'll do. Monster. Chuck that down the side there. I don't know what that's going to look like, but it's something, isn't it? I feel like it should be more on the seam, actually. Should it be that way or should it be that way? I don't know which way it goes. I don't know which way it's meant to go either. I'm just going crazy on this at the minute. That's gonna have to do. Right there. I'll do it on this side as well. Whereabouts did that go up to? Just under the pit. Let's start down there. Okay. Right, let's go a random ass jersey. I still feel like I need to put something here. Cars. Hey, fuck it, we're gonna get sponsored by Hyundai. Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna do the Hyundai one. Apply. Just because it matches the Polywell colours, you know what I mean? There we go. So that's how you do all that shit. In the front. Drinks. Let's do a Budweiser in the front. Apply. I don't know where to put that. Actually, I'm gonna put it up here on the tit area, the chest, shoulder up here. Actually, Budweiser and Pepsi. Fuck it. For the alcoholics and for the children. Still need one more thing. Food. These. Fuck it. The Burger King logo. We're doing it. Burger King. Right on the belly. Right where the food goes. Right. Okay. So there's our stupid ass sponsor T-shirt. Let's try to export this one now. Let me just see what it looks like on a different, like a darker black or a white even. I mean, the white kind of looks sick actually. Should I do a gradient? That's what we need. So I'm going to add a gradient texture. Like so. Add a ramp. Like so. Can add the color to the ramp. Let's Control Shift click this to preview it. I don't like the positioning of that, so I'm going to Control T on this one. It'll give me the mapping so I can change the rotation. Like so. And I can change the color of these. And put that into the base color first and preview it. And I've put the wrong one and I got to put color into it. Like so. Let's try and make this like a gray, bring the white over more. And add another one here. Add a darker color on this side. This should be like a stripe going through it. Right, that's the jersey look we're gonna go for. So I'm gonna now go to File, External Data, Automatically Pack Resources. And I'm gonna File, Save the project. Save as. This is gonna be the T-shirt. No. That not Mew. Actually, now I've said Mew, I should have put Mew on there instead of... I put Mew again. It's meant to happen. I meant to put Mew on there. I'm going to have to do it now somewhere before we finish. So let's search for Mew. Search. Little Mew. That one's better. Apply decal. So, this is a good example actually. So, you can see that's got them weird pixel areas on it and stuff like that. When it's actually painted on, you won't see them. So I'm going to put Mew on the sleeve. About there. Wait, I need to get the angle that I'm looking at it from, so it doesn't look all stretched. Just going to put Mew there like that. So this shouldn't, in theory, paint them squares. Just in little dots that are on there, they're not on the actual transfer. So there we go, we've got that. We've got Mew, it is meant to happen. So I'm going to save again, just so this image that we've been painting onto gets saved. So this is our t-shirt. T-shirt grey. I'm going to open up the DayZ folder again, which is there. And then we're going to go to the config and just check what the t-shirt's called in here. It was grey, wasn't it? T-shirt. The fuck? T-shirt. Color base. I'll minimize this one. It'll be underneath it, so it'll be beige. What the fuck is a grey? But to be fair, I can use any of these as long as it's not the main color base one. So I'm going to use this one. Control C. Then in my tools, I'm going to minimize this decal brush thing. I'm going to go back into object mode. So in this setup here, we're going to not put in random reasons. I'm going to call this one Phlanka's t-shirts, or Phlanka's tops, I'm going to call it, because I can put hoodies and stuff in here then as well. So Phlanka's tops, my name, this will be your name, Phlanka. Well, your name isn't Phlanka. I mean, you'll put your name in this box. And then new class name, this can be the Burger King, no, this will be my gradient jersey. Gradient jersey. Original class name, that's where you put the t-shirt beige. Item class name, I'll call it that, and it's going to be in vehicles, which if you don't know where vehicles is, what vehicles is, if you hover over it, it tells you what goes in there, so the clothing, placeable items, and obviously vehicles, and pretty much everything else. But in weapons, it's just weapons and attachments. If it's magazines, it goes into CFG magazines, which is down here. So let's carry on with this. So I'm going to put the gradient jersey with the random sponsors and the required data, which is at the top of this file, I believe it'll tell you DayZ characters. So I'm just going to select everything in the quotes like so and paste it there. And if you're using someone else's mod, so like so if you're using I don't know anyone's mods, but let's say you're using their mod name, you also have to include their mod in this required add-ons as well. So the hidden selections, let's go back into the config and look at the t-shirt again. T-shirt. I'll put t-shirt. I'll find it. So we've got to go to clothing base one here. So we've got camo ground, camo male, camo female, and personality. So as I was saying before, is these arms, these here, they're actually part of the model. But what they do is they take that part of the model, and whatever your character is, they'll assign that character's skin tone to that model, to that part of the model. So you don't have to put your own skin color on there, because what if you're like an Asian guy with a black man's arm? It'll look really fucking weird. So use personality in DayZ's code itself. Where the fuck? I was got attacked by a fly, which doesn't make any fucking sense because, oh, it does make sense. I've had my fucking door open. I was gonna say, I've got one of the fly nets on my window. I shouldn't be getting flies, but it's been that hot. The wood. I'm an idiot. I've got a fly in my room. Anyway, I forgot what the fuck I was saying because I hate flies. Yeah, it uses DayZ's script itself to say this part of the text, this part of the model, use the DayZ's character skin on it. So this part here, we're not baking it out, but this part here is camo ground, camo male, and camo female, which is these three here. But luckily, when I'm baking out, if I do add a hidden selection, you only get one input normally. But if you do clothing, you get 3 inputs. So that's where you can put these 3 in here. So I'm just going to do that. paste that, copy, paste, copy, and paste. And then the model, I'm going to call this one t-shirt, and drag that into there, like so. And then frames, I just want it one frame because I'm not animating this. Use a default for now. Actually, wait, let me just check the for now of the original t-shirt, or this jersey, sorry, because it might be something different with this fabricy material. So it's good to look at the for now of what the original model uses. So what the fuck was it called? Jersey t-shirt something on it. T-shirt. God damn it, they've got so many models in here. T-shirt anniversary, there we go. So I'm gonna look for the t-shirt anniversary RV map. Specular pattern. I'm gonna settle them myself anyway. So actually that's quite a low specular right there, so I might have to use that. I might have to use their values, but we're gonna look down to the Fresnel. They use a 1 and a 0.7. So go back over here and change this Fresnel to custom. You can change top one to 1, and that was a what was again? Sorry, 0.7. So now that Fresnel is going to be the same as whatever the hell that Fresnel has done. But as for my model, I kind of want it to be quite reflective. So actually, yeah, this is right. So this specular, hang on, let me zoom in. This here, from what I learned, it's the kind of light that reflects, like the color of like reflective surfaces. So like every surface has got a reflection on it, like the lights and stuff like that, but it's also got a hint to that color. So like say red metal will make everything look red around it. That's this here, the specular. So this will add the tint to the reflections, which this just means it'll add a very, very subtle dark reflection, dark tint. So it makes it look like a dark material. Like I don't know how to fucking explain this. You could Google it. It's very complicated. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, but I'm going to copy these values because if you set this to 1, then every reflective surface on the gun will be like pure fucking shiny white. So like a sheet of paper basically. It will look super white and shiny. But this here, it doesn't make it look too shiny, but it absorbs the light, I guess. I'm trying to sound smart. We all know I'm not, but let's just use these values. So I'm gonna go down. I got to do this part first. So I want the color, which is obviously the color of this, and I want the custom no HQ, which is the bumps. So I want the custom no HQ, and the SMDI, which makes this bit less shiny than this part. So I want the SMDI as well. Let's turn the alpha off because we don't need the alpha. Advanced render settings. This is what we want. So RV map properties. See, by default it's set to 1, and this is set to very, very low right here. So I'm going to just copy these values, the first few, and paste them in there. Wait, can I not paste that in there? Yeah, I have. It's just it's rounded up to 1. That's okay. That scared me then. The diffuse, they're all set to 1. 1, 1, 1. Specular power set to 40, I believe. And then the ambient is also 1, 1, 1. Perfect. So emission doesn't really matter because I'm not using emission. I set that to 0. I don't think I can. It defaults back. So render time, I'm just going to keep it at 20 seconds. I'm going to use denoise. And I'm going to try this. I'm not going to do a type settings. I don't need this because this just gives you more options for creating your type settings. So like it formats it all for you and everything, but you still got to put your values in there. And I personally I don't use this because I only test servers on offline mode. So with all that set, let's save one more time. And I'm going to hit generate mod. If I go to my P drive, I should see these files being generated and populated into here. Phlanka's tops. So as you can see, it creates the original mod config. It sets all this up here. And also inside of the gradient jersey, we should have the color image. Yep. We've got the no HQ image. And we've got the SMDI, which these bits here should be super shiny. Super. Right, okay, so I'm assuming that's done everything now. Let me just check the RV map. I don't like these when they're set to 1, just in case it has some weird sort of glow, so I'm just going to set this to 0 all the way across. Yep, and good for me. Looks good. I'm going to save that, check the config, and then we're going to add our personality into the config now. So remember before in this one, not in this one, sorry, in this one, we've got this personality, but we don't have a texture for this. So what we have to do is we have to go to config, add a comma after the selection names, paste our personality in there, but put it in quotes like so. And then for these selection textures and selection materials, just add 2 empty quotes like that. So add comma to the last one, press enter, 2 empty quotes. So how that works is camera grounds assign this texture, male is the second texture, female is a third texture, and personality is a 4th texture, which is blank. And when it's blank, DayZ will look at its original source code to see what to place there. So whatever the model was assigned as before, which it's already handled for us. So that's set. So let's try and pack this up now. PBO project. Let's go to not a zucchini gun. I don't want a zucchini gun mod. I want flankers tops. Select and crunch, and that's done. So let me get the Steam up. See if I'm still logged into Steam or not. I don't know. I don't even know. Yep. I'm going to start test server. Start DayZ at the same time, because it takes a little while to load in. So far I've seen 30 minutes of me just rambling shit. But yeah, as a decals part as well. I'm yawning because me thinking about it is boring, so I'm not even going to tell you about it, actually. I'm not going to show you, should I say. Do you know when I dragged that picture in and renamed it? You can do that with multiple images. You can literally grab a whole picture folder and put it in there, and then it'll be in your decals. So if you've got like a PNG, like a folder full of PNGs, and hopefully they're named correctly. If they're not named correctly, they're named like 001 for random shit, then they're going to be very hard to find, but you still be able to find the category name. But yeah, it's best off renaming all your PNGs to whatever they are, like SpongeBob smiling, SpongeBob frowning. So like, just then when you've got a massive fucking library, you can just search for frowning SpongeBob, enter, or enter doesn't work. Actually, don't press enter. That irritated me. I was trying to press enter for ages when I was trying to code it, and it just wouldn't allow me to do it without making more and more code. And I thought, I'm not going to add more and more functions to this, just making it slow as it is. So just click the search button after you type them frown SpongeBob, whatever, and it'll show you the decals that you've got for that name. And also, if you look at the other decals categories, you'll see that each one's got a JSON, and in JSON you can put separate tags as well. So let's spawn in my, I forgot what the fuck I called it now. Jersey, wasn't it? Jersey. Ah, fuck off. So it didn't really go as shiny as I wanted it to go. But it's got the bump, it's got some sort of texture. I think that's because of the values that I used. The stupid hat I made. You can see it come out pretty well, other than the shininess. But actually that looks like a proper t-shirt design with the stamped on texture and stuff. It's got like a little, I should have rendered it in a better quality, to be fair. This is really low res. Oh, actually, wait a second. Yes, discard them. Yes, discard. Oh my god, that's why. Let's kill my computer in this heat. Still low resolution though, isn't it? Oh my god, zoom. But as you can see, I haven't got the white sleeves. It's actually got the character's arms on there. The character's skin. Let me try to fix this Oh, that's cool. It's got the texture just underneath. Like if you look at like printed designs on t-shirts, you can't see it, but you can actually see that texture of the fabric underneath it, which is really cool. So let's try and turn the shiny bit up. Mew. Oh, you can see it really well on there, actually, the texture. That's spot on. But yeah, let's get the try and do the shine. Shine. It was in the RV mat, wasn't it? So I'm gonna try and turn these values up to like point. Wait, am I on the right RV mat? Yeah. I'm gonna try 0.4. But I'm not too sure that's gonna make it too shiny. Oh, maybe it's this that needs to turn up. Try 140 and put these back down to 0.1. Save. And task. Crunch. Test. And join. Let's skip to me in the game. You really shouldn't smoke, kids. It is really, really, really good for you. As I say, don't smoke. It will kill you, but then so will drinking Monster. So crossing the road. Look how Soul's sneezing too hard. Everything's gonna fucking kill you. It's just whether it will or not. That's the thing, whether you let it. But there's a reason why so many people in the world smoke. It feels fucking great. Anyway, I'm not gonna even put that in the video. Let's just oh, it's got a shininess on the mic check. I think it's kind of working. It works really well in the shade where you can see the reflections of the sun like that. So I'm gonna have to press delete and zoom in. I ain't got my admin mode on actually. What am I on about? Delete. I don't understand. Oh my god, that looks sick. Actually looks sick. Look at the shine on the Budweiser up there. That was a shadow on the Burger King. Mate, that's come out really well. I am very fucking proud of myself there, guys. And if this has helped you at all and made it simpler for you to do it, leave a like. I know you already pretty understand how to do this, but I thought I'd make a better video on adding different kind of decals, because a lot of people just add the same decal, just one big decal. There's a lot you can do with that new decal tool, which also is only available in Blender 4.3. So if you're downloading the tools like as a brand new customer and then you go to download Blender, the latest version is 4.4, but in 4.4 they broke the API for the decal system, so you have to download 4.3 and the decal system works like a charm. And also subscribe. I've finally hit over 1,000 subscribers and I feel fucking, well, 1.1k should I say, and it feels good. My daughter respects me now. She thinks I'm a fucking celebrity. Thank you for that, guys. Everyone else thinks, dude, you do YouTube, no one cares. My daughter does, alright? I do this for, I want no numbers. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I shall see you in another video.